Welcome back to another episode of Under the Fig Tree FM. This is a channel where I discuss the strategies, techniques, and things I learned from different ventures in my life. And the venture at hand is I recently got a job as an assistant coach at a D3 wrestling program. So I do discuss the good, the bad, the ugly that arises from that situation. And unfortunately, today I am talking about the ugly because I recently got my first loss at a dual meet. So for now, I like to keep this channel as anonymous as possible, so I don't feel like there's a good reason right now to reveal names of teams and such. So I'll just keep it as general as possible. But what happened this weekend was we went to a tri-meet, so it was us and two other teams, and we wrestled the first team. We beat them pretty easily, and then the second team comes along, and before we wrestle them, we would obviously bring it in like most teams do. And we would say words of motivation, things to do, things not to do. And it was almost as if the things I told them not to do is exactly what they ended up doing. So we told them to fight off your back, fight for 7 minutes, don't throw your headgear across the mat. Otherwise, it'll be a team point. And what happened this weekend was everybody got pinned except for two people on our team. So we are heavyweight. He got the pin. He got 6 points for us. And then someone else just ended up losing. They got majored, but they didn't give up the 6, so that's great. But everybody else gave up 6. And it just couldn't have been a worse dual meet for us. It was very embarrassing, very bad. My first loss as an assistant coach happened to be hopefully the worst ones ever. I don't want to go through that again. That was bad. Everybody got pinned. Some people got caught. Some people just got beat and pinned. And obviously, that champion that we had from last week, he got caught because I believe he was on the road to tech following his kid, but then he overcommitted on something and he ended up getting pinned himself. So that's no good. Also, someone ended up throwing their headgear, and I'm glad the referee didn't see it, but at that point it doesn't really matter because we was getting our butts kicked to begin with. It was nuts. And it's just something that hard to learn from a loss like that because just everything was going wrong for us. So it's like, where do we even start? But I did take notes and we worked on it on Monday. And to be honest, we didn't even dwell too much on that because I think it was just best to just leave that one behind because it's more damaging than good to focus on what we did wrong because it's just at that point it's just ruining everybody's confidence. So I just try to go past that as fast as I could and just have forward thinking intentions and beliefs moving forward. Well, on the bright side, there is hope. So we have been implementing for about 2 weeks morning workouts, and it's CrossFit circuit type training, so functional, explosive type of workouts. And we have been getting a pretty solid group of people to buy in into the morning workouts. Some people can't make it because of class, some people can, and some people are just lazy and just won't show up, and it is what it is. But I'm thankful for my father, who was actually my coach, and he is my assistant coach right now. And he actually started the morning workouts because he did it for us in high school, and now he's starting it again for the kids right now. And he said some words of wisdom where don't expect to see the benefits right now. Expect to see it somewhere in January, later in the season. And this is good because some wrestlers might be underneath the assumption that as soon as they do it, they're going to get the benefits, and that's just not the case. Don't expect to get the benefits from this type of workout right away. You might see it later in the season. So if they start to lose or get tired, they'll be like, oh, these workouts are not working for me. No, you have to keep it consistent, keep coming, show up, do your best, and you will see the benefits later. But don't expect to see them right now. That's just foolish. We're planting the seed now. We're going to reap the harvest later. So I'm glad my dad said that. And also, I'm starting to get more respect for D3 coaches, not just because I am one, but if you could build a program to a high level D3 with no incentives, no scholarship money, and also you're not bringing in the best guys that are completely bought into the program or the sport of wrestling. If you could build a great program, D3, I just think that's just amazing, because the influence, you have to lead by example, that's basically all they're working off of. And I have more respect for, high-level D3 coaches than I do some D1 coaches at this point because of that fact. If you could build a program with no incentives, you're not bringing in the best people, it's just amazing to me. So just a newfound respect for coaches. And also, I believe the culture is starting to grow from us doing the morning workouts, just because when some person shows up in the morning from the same weight class, someone else is going to be like, he showed up, I definitely got to show up now, he's in the same weight class as me, I want that spot. It just builds more of a competitive type of culture, which is great. So we're going to keep this up, and it's definitely going to show us some fruits in the future. Well, that's it for this episode of Under the Fig Tree FM. I hope you got something of value from me sharing my not-so-great experience at a dual meet, as well as what we plan on doing moving forward. Keep in mind, this is not the only venture I plan on sharing on this channel. I have other ventures in my life I do plan on sharing right here. So if you're interested, you can like, subscribe, and by the grace of God, do your job. Thank you. Bye-bye.